morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beta Plan, as we return to do another little bit of Hearthstone. And it is time to take on the big man himself, the Lich King. As you see, I haven't opened it this time. This time I am recording. I'm checking once again. I am recording live as I go in there for the very first time.
Shall I lay down Frostmourne and throw myself at your mercy? Spoiler, I will not.
Alright, so we can get an ice pack and we can get, Prince Arthas before he became the Lich King. New paladin hero, defeat the Lich King with every clause to earn Prince Arthas. That is quite difficult because...
You will beg for my mercy. You will press the concede button. And I will deny you.
Okay! I'm not sure if I can do it with every class because, well, as some of you know, I am just someone like you. I don't own every card there is in Hearthstone. And I can't make those crazy Reno Kazakas decks, for instance. But let's see. For now, he has summoned 2/2 Ghoul. Pay close attention to his unorthodox strategies. He's a cheat. Alright. We could just try and beat him down with Aggro Druid. Let's try beating him down with Aggro Druid.
Malfurion versus the Lich King!
Probably won't work.
I must protect the wild.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
I missed my handy low drops. That's already a bad start. But let's just first see what we can do.
Job done.
Bit of health, what nothing.
I will dismantle your deck, and then your soul.
Okay. Destroy all enemies that cost 3 or less, whatever the...
I concede.
Destroy
In the darkness.
all minions that cost 3 or less. I have the feeling Blizzard doesn't want you to play aggro Druid. Ow! Okay, so Druid... Is that gonna be a standard thing? I need to even check my decks. Hold on there. J Druid. You have Dark Creeper, but that's it. We could change you for this fight. And Colento, mid-range Druid. There's Crazed Alchemist in it. And Druid of the Swarm. So, let's remove you. For the moment. And... what should we add as... well, perhaps we'll combine with Spreading Plague. We will do the... we'll do the combo that Colento found out was pretty darn good. Oh, I am therefore... Hey, I didn't want to add Bright Eyed Scout. Hold on there a picking minute, you. Do we have enough taunts to make that work actually, or is it only with Spreading Plague? It's only with Spreading Plague. That's actually not that good. Well, we like some taunts. So let's go with this variant then. Alright. Frozen Jane Druid. Let's try this again. Well, he won. With just his opener. Immediately. So this deck tries to ramp.
Malfurion versus the Lich King.
And tries to do the Jade thing.
I must protect the wild.
You call that wretched pile of cards a deck?
I do. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's hope he doesn't do something else. No, he doesn't. Okay, so nothing this time was destroyed. That's a good thing. I like to combine Fandral with at least one ability, so I'm going to wait just 1 moment before putting down Fandral with Innervate and then a Jade.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
No card can forestall my inevitable triumph.
Behold the rage of the Fireland.
So this board contests his board.
How do you shuffle those cards without feeling sorry for yourself?
Because it used to be aggro Druid that people thought was really bad, and nowadays people kind of complain about Jade Druid, but well, I can't help that. Ooh, it's me in the noggin. Alright. I have Fandral to combine this with, but I can also just... I don't have any beasts, I believe, in this thing. Actually, Druid of the Claw becomes a beast once he's transformed. We can actually use Abominable Bowman.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I know, buddy. But hopefully long enough. Ramp. Do the damage, and then do the draw. Change, by the way. Unfortunately, nothing to protect Fandral. So I'm just gonna skip the turn. Hopefully he won't kill him with this guy, and we will just try to take the value trade. He does. Awesome. Thank you very much for being a dumbass. And should be careful saying that in this game, probably. That's 5 damage. If I kill you now, you can take another blow, because he also can summon 2 ghouls. Is that worth is that worth this? I think it might be. Because Ultimate Infestation will, if we get to that, and we'll try and ramp to it, we will get... And I fear a little bit board clear and what have you not.
Nothing but ash.
So we're going to try and do this.
None shall
Alright, the Black Knight has appeared.
No glory.
We'll contest at this moment.
Frostmourne hungers.
You know? You're immune if you control trapped soul. Well, shoot! And He's immune, and apparently also Frostborn doesn't go down in... Well, crap me. That means that unfortunately Abominable Bowman won't do much for us. Because now he won't call back one of those guys, so...
There is no escape. There might be some escape.
Should have attacked, because then I could have killed one of them. Okay, I didn't plan for this turn. This turn kind of caught me off guard.
Job's done.
But this now also gets destroyed, and this doesn't get removed. You need something against this turn. But perhaps that's good where Spreading Plague can come in, and then with a... yeah. Spreading Plague along with the buff? Perhaps I shouldn't have added the Druid of the Claw, but should have added more Spreading Plague. And I guess we will shuffle these already in, even if we have a few more idols, but let's just use our mana. I don't like the flank, because the Lich King is also now just gathering resources again with his cards, which I... Ugh. Not a fan. So he's going to take out one of them. They're going to... If I don't do anything here, it should be fine. Oh, the Lich King himself.
Where shall I strike?
We have a board, but... Alright. Ultimate Infestation to reload once again, but...
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Hold on.
Well, hello, handsome. I look good.
Remove all your minions, Death Rattle, resummon them. Are they going to be resummoned? Hold on here a second. Just hit this first. Then that.
For the wild.
Did someone nerf my weapon?
Oh, he resummons the ones he had before. Alright, so let's do this then. There we go. Ooh. Please, if we can
Face now your tragic end.
Okay, now he has an ability that just does me damage. Unfortunate, to say the least. So now it's a race against the clock.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Don't mind if I do. Anti-magic shell will be very helpful here. Oh, that does even more damage now. Alright. He freezes my strongest minion, and that is a big taunt. We don't have anything to unfreeze, but what we can do is Ultimate Infestation you. draw a lot of our deck again. And there is my Druid hero. 2, 4, 5. We have 9 cards in hand, right? Yes, that's awesome. Besides, don't we have lethal? 7, 8. Ah, what do I need to calculate? Just go face. Yeah, I do have lethal.
Impossible! Impossible!
Alrighty.
I see only darkness before me.
There must always be a Lich King.
Once he nurtured life by tending the wilds of Azeroth. Now Malfurion the Pestilent ensures the balance of nature by tending the god of death. Alright, well, we did win.
Impossible. What do you say? Best of 9?
But that is a challenge. I also tried with a few other decks. Hence you see a little skip in the animation, and some of them I just don't want you to miss out on the fun. For instance, when I tried my Knights of the Frozen Throne mid-range hunter. I mean, I once released a video about mid-range hunter and how you could make a mid-range hunter deck for not too many dust. Now, this requires a little bit more dust because dust has Deathstalker Rexar.
Truly righteousness that drives you. I wonder.
But it's perhaps not completely necessary. But it's in there also for coolness factor. But this deck will insta-lose. Trust me. I've just thrown this out there. It's why it doesn't matter what I just got done.
Hunter, strip away your little friends, and what is left to oppose me?
Deal 2 damage for each to your opponent for each minion in their deck. Minus 36 damage.
Join me in the darkness.
So, for each class apparently, he has his own little additional thing that he does. It's not just like, oh, with Druid, destroy all 3 cost minions. For Warrior, he gains an additional 100 armor. I think therefore Quest Warrior might be nice, but I don't own all the right Quest Warrior cards. For instance, I elect Primordial Drake for some nice AoE to then combine with Sleep with the Fishes or what have you not. What I do want to try and do is actually beat him down with a Dragon Priest deck. But a little adjusted Dragon Priest deck. So I'm going to copy it. And I gotta put it in here. And we're going to convert it to beat Lich King deck. One of the problems I've noticed is the minions that he summons are 2/6. Dragonfire doesn't do enough damage to insta-wipe them. So, I want to make a change in this deck. First of all, these guys are not workable. If your opponent has 15 or less health, yeah, that's not going to help in a while. So, Dragonite Crusher goes out. And then we're going to put in Priest of the Feast I would like. Then he just pulls up all the Priest. Because I've also noticed I am running in the end out of time. But this is a very minion heavy deck. Yeah, you know, hold on. Perhaps, I'm not sure if that shows up on the video. Not as much as I thought it was. Let me just very unprofessionally try to close the window while I'm trying to record here. I wonder if I'm going to use some Dragon Synergy, but I'm wondering if that is all that I should use. I don't I don't think that's wise. I do need Dragonfire. And I think I'm gonna not rely on taunts as much. Not that I have many taunts in here to begin with. Priest of the Feast, Eternal Servitude. To get things back like Kobold Dragon Skill. And we also need other things. Let's not forget, it can be wild indeed. Free from Amber for some late game. Let's get for big old burst Alexstrasza in there. Still are rocking a little bit of. We're definitely rocking a little bit. We're rocking definitely the Dragon Priest theme still. Now we have a little bit more power. The late game, I would love to join the Lich King in there. Because that also works wonders with Eternal Servitude. Perhaps we shouldn't thin out our deck so much. Yeah, hold on, I have a better idea. It's not better, but different. Let's go on the Divine Spirit. We want Eternal Servitude always to bring something awesome back. So, we need Azure Drake for Dragonfire Potion to kill his board. That is a combo. I do want... And these guys can be nice because of the buff. This is direct damage, which Priest lacks. I'm still rocking a little bit of this. I do want them for the... Better. It will make Eternal Servitude a little less than a Spider Storian, but... Oh no, those guys are just too good. Mirage Caller, would that help with anything? It would help if I get a Ragnaros and then put it down, but that's too much mana. I just realized that's kind of silly what I'm thinking here. I could also steal some cards from him. That might actually be better. Pot steal. Because he has a pretty good deck. Okay, so we're still a Dragon Priest, but now we're rocking a few more spells. We're not doing it now with the combo of Divine Spirit in a Fire. If this fails, we'll try that in combo. Then we'll try more of a Resurrect type of deck with that. And perhaps we should run Cabal Songstealer. Or some Holy Novas. We have lost a lot of our early game though. I think I should change that. Let's go back in this. Let's try it like this. Let's try to beat him with the Priest. Though I understand the power here of a Reno Priest. With Kazakas and Raza and the Death Knight of the Priest, so that you can, with Raza, become a machine gun every time you cast a cheap spell, with Lyra, and I don't own like 3 or 4 of those legendaries I just mentioned.
The light shall bring victory.
I'm keeping this.
You call that wretched pile of cards a deck?
Because I want to be able to Dragonfire Potion. That's a scary thing to do, I am aware. And I draw 2 Shadow War Paints.
Silence,
Good against
priest.
Water Elemental though.
The light will be deaf to your cries for mercy.
Oh yeah, and this is what he does to its priests.
Silence.
Now it's unconstipated.
Winter is here.
Zip it. No card can forestall my inevitable triumph.
I'm actually going to leave that card up.
Your demise is inevitable, and no emote can express your shame. All right, zip it.
Alright, I would like to get Priest of the Feast a little later out, but this won't insta-kill him what's here on the board. So, and it will contest. Alright. That all looks very good to me. Let me just make sure I do this correctly. That's 2. 1, 2. This will be 5 mana. So if I destroy you, I get healed. I'll heal you directly.
Hey, that's my king!
Hit you again. Now you're on free. But if I hit this, he can't kill you. Currently on board, and I am fully healed. Thank you, Priest of the Feast. Now, please, I need Dragonfire Potion. That's not Dragonfire Potion. But we have one more turn before Frostborn comes in, so... Heal. Get an extra creature on the board. Now let's do it like this.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
That's Thought Steal. I really want Dragonfire, so I'm gonna try for Dragonfire here. That's not Dragonfire.
Hey, that's my king!
Frostborn comes in. He only has one creature that will return after that.
Power of Frostmourne.
Oh, please don't kill this and kill one of these. Please, I need him to survive. Get the potion out. Okay, please, now Dragonfire Potion. Then we have the chance. That is not Dragonfire Potion. Oh!
Warriors of the frozen wastes, arise.
Distracted me.
There is no escape.
That is a board clear, but a bad one. I don't want to lose that many cards. But the Lich King will destroy a few minions for me. 2. Oh, come on. Really? Fine.
I wield the power of Black. Did someone nerf my weapon?
Oh! Awesome! That actually worked indeed as I thought, because he had not these souls in play,
Face
but I
not
wasn't sure if that
your
was going to end
tragic
everything.
end.
Oh. I'm beginning to really hate that card. Please, I needed Dragonfire. If we had a Dragonfire, we could have won. That is really bad. Fine. Destroy the top deck. Alexstrasza. Dragon the Operative, which I would have liked. The last two are less problematic. And I'm not going to give him a Knight of the Frozen Throne card. Well, actually, I probably should have. That would have been awesome if we would have had now still one of the insta-kill abilities. Should have taken that into account that it was still arriving. Oh, please, go on.
Once upon a time.
Malagos is not going to help me out here. I think we've already lost. We needed Dragonfire badly. We didn't get Dragonfire. We'll take Obliterate. I doubt it's good, because I don't think we can do enough damage before he starts really destroying us. And we don't have Alexstrasza to suddenly pop a lot of his health down. Nope. Let's restart. This is quite doable, this deck. If only I had Dragonfire Potion there, I could have wiped his board, and we would have had a problem right here to show you some of the hardships that you will face, because
bring victory.
it's not always easy.
Only righteousness
Unless, of
that
course, you're playing
drives
Druid, as you saw before.
I wonder.
We have Dragonfire. Now we need, per se, the other part of the combo, which is Azure Drake. Perhaps I should have hard Milligan for it, but I also need something to stop his beginning plays. That's interesting.
For the Lich King.
Yeah. That's Priest of the Feast. That's not what we need right now. Should not forget to keep one of these for my Exma. At least if she doesn't get bumped up with that anti-magic shield. Sometimes the draw.
Each card you play brings you closer to oblivion.
I doubt that's true. Because I'm not playing that many cards. That's not the card I need.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Stop beating my ass before I can actually do something. Holy heck, just...
I wield the power. Black.
That's not a really good minion. That's not a really good card. I'd hope for more. Well, that's one Priest of the Feast gone, but we only need but one. There is Azure Drake. That is very important.
Free me!
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Too bad. We really want him to survive. And we don't want the Lich King to attack it.
Once upon a time.
Small little dragon? Small little dragon. Small. This is fine. Going phase because I don't want him to take damage. Please attack the one with the highest attack, as you normally do. Right? Because this guy will die anyways to Dragonfire Potion. Yes. That is what we wanted to see. Now only she dies. Now he's immune, so I can't really do anything. But... Bob. We have a board. We have a board. We have answers. Now a Priest of the Feast would be nice in order to prevent catastrophic damage. That's annoying. There is Priest of the Feast.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
So... And I'm keeping that one for my Exma.
I live to serve the Lich King.
Well, hopefully it will serve me just as well, because there is the Lich King. It had to be Bone Mare. Shadow Word Death I won't pull with this card, so I'm going to have to high roll this and hopefully get something. That's definitely not bad. There you go.
By his will.
Alright. Now don't forget that Ice Hull can't attack enemies. So, can't attack enemy heroes. And unfortunately we lost our second Priest of the Feast, so we can't heal anymore. Well, we can summon him back.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Not to ice hole, please. Thank you. Something that can go face. Oh, really?
Dark path is my destiny.
Did you have to have that many blizzards at this moment when I have a chance? Urgh.
Job's done.
5 damage. He's going to kill the Priest of the Feast. Yeah. We were close, but
Eventually.
Your suffering will be legendary. Your rank will not.
alright, this might be an indecent start. This might be a decent start.
For the Lich King.
If we can get good cards of this guy, we have a Priest of the Feast, we have an Azure Drake, we have Dragon Fire Potion.
Once upon a time.
There are elements of success in this one. Question is this or that? Gonna go with this one.
Nice to meet you.
Now it would have been nice to have Potion of Madness, because then we could trade in such a way that this would die and he would die and we had a 1/1 on life.
Kingdom weekly.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Alright, let's do it like that then. Hadronax. That will only call back the Primordial Drake right now, and now we have my Exma and a Water Element.
Some still
Don't want the Priest of the Feast to die.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
That was a removal tool.
Hey, that's my cake.
Oh that doesn't. 1 health too many. Sorry. Please take down the Priest of the Feast. Not sure if he's going to, but that would be awesome. Depends on the AI now. Yes, thank you very much.
Once upon a time.
Tempo Or one last ditch effort? I'm gonna go with this guy.
For the Lich King.
Those aren't super strong cards.
My work is paramount.
Oh, that's a horrible card. But, currently decent board presence. We have some big stuff to play.
None shall rise.
That doesn't kill anything of us. Is it the 12-12? Because if he kills it, we get like a ton of cards. Yeah.
Dragons shall kneel before
This, I hope this is the right play. This is a little one I'm not really sure of, but if he kills it,
Nice to meet you.
he's gonna freeze it, of course. And strengthen his minions. Priest of the Feast would come back, but we don't have very small minions to play with it. I could go for Taunt. I could go for 2 Dragonite Operatives. I will kill this then. I really would like a Priest of the Feast back.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Stop distracting me.
Greedy play! But I hope he just runs it into something of my value. Oh, Priest of the Feast, that's too bad. Please don't do this again. Actually, I'd hoped he shattered the other guy. Ragnaros the Light Lord? Nope. I can't keep this up much longer. And he keeps getting armor!
And it's cold.
I need Ragnaros the Light Lord, actually. That would be really awesome. That's not Ragnaros Light, that is Lifesteal, though. That is also really good. Lifesteal with an obsidian statue.
Spirits, I will guide you. Spirits, I will guide you.
I don't like that at all. Not one bit. Okay, so let's take this into account. I can put him to 15 with Laxtraza, then he has 16 hit points left and he's dead.
I bring life.
Woo!
Impossible! Impossible!
There we go. The right combo of cards brought me victory.
Only darkness before me.
There must always be a Lich King.
The young prince's body dissolved into shadow. I see it all now, he said. His eyes burned with blue flame. I've been so naive. And with that I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty in the form of a golden power word shield. I thank you for watching.